Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Settle It on the Screen for November 21st, 2014. I'm Michael Sroka, one of your hosts, along here with Nick Houslander, smoking the stogie, and my co-host Glen Updike in TG Live 2. How you doing, Glenn?
Great, playing some Mario Brothers. Gonna try and hit 1,000,000 points.
Heck yeah. And if you want to see his gameplay instead of our faces, you can go to Twin Galaxies, Twin Galaxies.com slash... No, you screwed me. I'm talking here.
Sorry.
TwinGalaxiesLive.com. Oh, my God.
TwinGalaxiesLive.com.
No. Okay, yeah.
Or TwinGalaxies.com/.
That's what I was looking for. And you can click on individual screens, and you can watch Glenn straight up in your whole browser, and you can still hear us talking. So if you want to see his impressive gameplay, go on there. We'll play Zookeeper. We'll play some MAME tonight over here. We don't really have a gameplay agenda or a subject, as we're waiting patiently, ever so patiently,
very patient,
for the Twin Galaxies Score Board to reopen so we can start crowning and start announcing the new world records of the world of video games. So
it's gonna be sweet, man.
It's gonna be sweet. I mean, that first show, I mean, we're gonna have so much energy.
It's gonna be,
and it's gonna be like the very first world record of 2014 on the Twin Galaxies board is Mario Kart.
Mario Kart? That would be awesome. The new Mario Kart?
That would actually be a good. I was trying to think of something just like lame or something.
The new Mario Kart, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be sweet. Inaugural records, that'd be sweet. That's what we gotta start working on. Hey Neo, what's up? How you doing there? You must be chatting it up. I see him on the chat board.
You see him?
No, I just see his text.
Oh,
so
you think about it. No, you actually think about it. Obviously, we are patiently awaiting the scoreboard, and we cannot wait for the scoreboard.
Yeah,
and even during planning a show, obviously, is a little more difficult. Obviously.
Yeah, because our show is supposed to be based on that, to be honest with you. We're not here to do gameplay. We will for now, but we're here to kind of talk to the champions and talk about which world records are going after, which the high competitions, watching the scores go up, because that's the thing. For example, I'll take Neo and what do you call it? Jace on this channel. They're fighting over Zookeeper. And that, that's something to talk about. More people are picking up Zookeeper. I've never played Zookeeper in my life until I saw Jason Neo competing over it in the studio. So that's what our shows kind of do, is kind of promote that kind of stuff and bring new light to some older classic console games and arcade games as well.
Yeah.
Even with this game that I'm playing, me and Phil started off battling back and forth every night on stream, pushing each other till we could both get a couple million points on a run.
Yeah, you did something impressive last week, and you did it this week, though. They're playing DuckTales speed runs. Glenn got it, 8:35 this week?
8:32.
8:32. Ooh. Wow. What's the world record, do you know?
7:17.
Wow.
For difficult. That's what we've been doing, is the difficult runs.
Difficult setting.
That's cool. But think hopefully 6 months from now or a year from now, if we're still doing that show. Oh no, good. What's up?
And I beat the top time on the TG scoreboard for Super Metroid by a couple minutes. That's right.
What are you at, 138 now?
144. And I know the game time was a minute underneath the TG one. I think it was a 112 game time.
Nice.
But that's for 100%. That's all 100 items.
Yeah. All right, Glenn, you and me are going to compete for Grand Theft Auto 5 100% completion?
Yeah, I'll compete with you.
That game, I'm sorry. I'm playing it right now. I can't imagine how many hours it's going to take. 36 hours, you think?
Oh, wow. That's 36 hours?
Well, people are doing not 100%. One shot, don't stop playing. I mean, it would be fun, but I'm saying it's not like we're going to keep, for example, you play Metroid almost, every other day,
Every day.
We're Grand Theft Auto 5. It's not going to, we're going to have to set us, a couple days just to have one run to do 100% completion. I've been looking on YouTube, seeing if anybody else is kind of doing the speed runs. Now there's just completing the main story. People are getting done in 9 hours, 8 hours.
The story.
The story. So that's going to be a big portion, but there's finding all the little pieces of paper, the sub parts, doing all the side missions to get it to 100% completion.
I don't want that to be.
Hey, if you wanna like set aside a day or a couple days and race me, I would be more than glad to race you.
Like, could you imagine someone spending like 2 years of their life finding out how to beat it in 19 hours?
Like, compared to 20 hours?
Yeah, compared to 20 or compared to
people do that,
36
man.
hours.
People
like,
do
that's insane. No, under the manhole cover, you forgot to grab the star.
If you would have done that, you would have saved at least 15 seconds.
Exactly.
And that's what it eventually. That's how
out.
some games are. I mean, that's how you play Metroid. I mean, there's little things you can do that will save you a bunch of time. But if you don't want to, if you go a different path, it might cost you more. You know, so that's where it would be fun on a game like Grand Theft Auto 5. But that's such a huge game compared to other ones, because you can see like Grand Theft Auto 300% completion is like done in like 4 hours. You know, or if you know 1 hour. And that seems a little more.
Say that again.
Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh,
remember the first one that was in first one in third person?
I thought you said 300% completion. I'm like, what does that even mean?
You play the game 3 times? Yeah.
That sounds horrible. Why would anyone do that?
I was thinking more like 48 hours would be a good run of 100% completion, but I don't know. I have no idea. But I love that game.
48 hours?
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Ugh.
I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. I enjoy it a lot more than the last one.
And now I want to buy a new system so I can play the new way. It's kind of sickening. So I can play.
Really? Like, you're actually considering buying next gen and playing
just to replay that? Well, because the replay it was you can play in first person. They add a bunch of activities. The missions are still the same.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, the graphics are better and all that, the draw distance, all that stuff, etc. But like, they're gonna add some more gameplay to it. You can transfer your old online character to the new game, so you don't lose.
Oh, well, that's
you don't lose status online and increasing your level. But it's just like, man, I kind of want to play it like, because when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, you always see the car.
Yeah.
Now, on the new versions, you're in the car. So when you do a crazy flip. You're the interior.
Oh, that's
granted.
cool.
That's just like a regular racing game,
Yeah.
it's first person shooting when you're killing people.
Yeah.
So if you're more of a player who's good at Call of Duty type of stuff, Grand Theft Auto might be actually a little bit more enjoyable for you when it comes to shooting. So I don't know. It's like, but that's like the only game I would buy on new gen right now.
Okay.
It still doesn't impress me.
That was my next question for both of you guys, because obviously you guys play far more video games than me, especially when it comes to newer games.
Yeah.
But, because I guess my question is, are you guys impressed with Xbox One or PlayStation 4 graphics? Because I feel like an old man. I literally do not see any difference between the next gen to the old one.
I mean,
I literally see no difference. I've seen them at the store. I've seen people play them, and I'm like, what's the that looks like the same thing to me. Do you guys notice a difference, or is it a big enough deal for you?
I notice a little.
Do you?
But it's not like a huge jump. I'm much more of a PC gamer where I can just upgrade my computer.
Yeah, the game actually does come out on PC in January, which will be mods and stuff like that. So I was actually thinking to waiting for that. I don't know if my 2008. Yeah, I don't know if my 2008 Mac Pro is gonna support it. It might.
If you got the right video card, it would.
Yeah, but it's amazing how that computer is still kicking ass today.
And you got solid states in there now, dude.
I got solid state drives in my 2008 Mac Pro, and it's like a brand new machine. It doesn't have Thunderbolt, but I'm fine with that.
Who cares?
I spent $3,000 on that baby, and it's still
$3,000 6.5 years ago, and it still runs like a champ.
Yeah, it runs Windows. It does it all. It's like, come on, you can't go wrong with that.
Well, the running of Windows is probably hurting it. Actually, it's probably bogging down.
Oh yeah, well of course it's bringing down the benchmark when I run it that way. But
what Windows are you running though?
7, of course. Good. Yeah, I'm not gonna go 8.
Actually, I hate on Microsoft, but Windows 7 is actually awesome.
Yeah, I think it's like XP.
It's
equivalent.
great. I think it's better than XP.
Oh, really? Wow.
I do, yeah. I mean, they copied off of, this is going to sound so arrogant, but they copied off of all of the good things that Mac OS did.
Oh, of course they did. I mean, yeah.
Smartly.
Oh, yeah. They just like, yeah.
And with that being said, they pulled a complete Microsoft Vista with 8 because 8 is unusable. That operating system, I don't understand that. I know we don't normally talk about this, but
why not?
Windows 8 is horrible. I don't understand why does Microsoft do things like that? They finally they finally find an operating system that everyone unequivocally
enjoys.
Goes, oh man, this is fantastic. Oh man, Microsoft rules again. It works. And then 18 months later, they're like, we'll use this now. It doesn't work very well, but it's new.
They completely unredeem themselves.
Exactly. It's like the opposite of the Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't get it.
Oh, my God. I'm going to see Dumb and Dumber tomorrow.
Oh, are you cool?
And they need to come out with a game. It would be so... I'm just joking.
I was going to say, would it be like a Leisure Suit Larry type game?
Actually, no, that would be kind of fun. Have their voices. Oh, it came out today, didn't it?
No, it came out last Friday.
Oh, wow.
God,
no,
Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 came out.
Oh, so cool. I won't have to worry about...
You will not. Oh, where are you going? I might see you at the theater.
I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't gone to the movies theater this year at all.
Really?
I don't think I went to the movie theater last year. That's unusual for you.
Oh, no. Since the last Hunger Games movie, I've seen probably 4 or 5 movies, and that's it. I know. It's really pathetic, dude.
Oh.
I used to see 60 a year.
Oh.
I didn't hear very good things about the new Dumb and Dumber movie.
You know, obviously, like, all the critics and the reviews were horrific, but I've talked to people who saw it, and they basically all said, if you thought the first one was funny...
That's what I'm saying. The people who are reviewing it are probably younger or weren't in the business when they watched the first one. So that's kind of my thing, is that they may have seen it, but it's not like their generation or their type of... I don't know how to describe it.
No, I know, dude, and it's the same thing. It's not like the first Dumb and Dumber movie. Whoa.
I thought I was going to make it somehow.
I don't know how you're going to do it. I feel like people, obviously over the years, people tend to, like the first Anchorman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anchorman it's like not even a movie. It's a horrific film. It's the funniest movie ever made. No movie has ever made me laugh harder than Anchorman. But it's not like it's a good film.
No.
It's a terrible film. It's a bunch of people who got together, and for 100 minutes, they just make stupid jokes, and it makes no sense. So when Anchorman 2 came out, which I think is equally funny to Anchorman, I laughed at points in Anchorman 2 harder than I laughed at Anchorman. Is it stupid? It's really stupid. But I actually think Anchorman 2 is like a little bit better of a film, because at least for like 10 minutes of that movie, they try to act like it's a story. But it's still a terrible movie, just like the first one was. But as long as you go in knowing it's not going to be a real movie, it's just for laughs, that's good. It's not, and I think the same, I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber 2 yet, but it's not like Dumb and Dumber is a good movie. Dumb and Dumber is stupid.
It's a stupid movie.
Like
I watched it 2 nights ago.
It's so dumb. It's like one of the dumbest movies you've ever seen in your life. But it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And that is why you're watching it. Like, you're not going in watching Tootsie or a comedy that is mildly funny, but it's a good movie, so people go, oh, it's so funny and it's so good. It's like, well, it's not really that funny, but it's a good movie. Like, there's the difference there. I hate when people say that. Whenever a comedy is also a good movie, it's probably not that funny.
Exactly.
And that's not a knock on the movie, but that's just not what they were going for. It's not like Step Brothers is a good movie. Step Brothers is maybe dumber than Anchorman, but it's hilarious. So, like, why else would you like it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like it's... Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Steve Martin wasn't going out to make, Some Like It Hot or anything like that. He wanted to just make people laugh at stupid jokes, and he succeeded with flying colors. So I have no doubt you're going to laugh your ass off watching Dumb and Dumber 2 tomorrow, Mike.
I was watching the first one last night. I'm like, God damn, this movie's so stupid.
It's so dumb, but it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Because I forgot some parts. I mean, I could use that line for line, but it's like, oh my God, it's still just as funny. Okay, I can't.
What are you? I think you're supposed to go the other way.
I'm playing Swimmer.
Go the other way.
For those of you who don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go left, yeah.
I know Swimmer. You should play Tugboat next.
Okay.
There you go. Whoa.
Whoa. Gonna die. Got
Not
not
necessarily.
No.
Actually, you would have made it through, I think, if it wasn't for that
Yeah.
idiot fish.
I like this. Is like a pinball machine. You get a chance for a free credit.
This was just an arcade game, I assume.
Yeah.
This is a brew. Of course it was. It's impossible. This game's ridiculous. And why is this guy swimming through this?
And why is he yellow?
He's
And I love I
he's
can't.
John.
I like that I can't swim backwards either.
He's like a shark. See, now this is like the better version of that NES Jaws game.
Oh yeah, by far.
I mean,
Oh, I just. Well, I love how you can swim into a log and die.
it's the Donkey Kong logic.
Yeah.
You can't drop more than an inch or you'll die. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. If a little empty barrel touches you, you will die.
Exactly.
I guess I'm supposed to dive under those guys.
Oh, that's why you're disappearing.
I'm not pushing the
I thought
button.
that was a glitch in the game.
No.
Oh, you
Well,
can go underwater.
Yeah.
So you can go underwater, deprive your body of oxygen, and live, but you can't touch a piece of water.
Well, you come right back. You're just going under.
Are you the original
My question
Green
is, why
Lantern?
can't I swim under for a while? Maybe I have to hold the button. Let's try holding the button. Nope. Pops me. But can I
go
go under the
underneath
logs?
that?
Oh, well, this game's easy now.
Oh, okay.
It's like
that
cheating.
just changed the entire scope of this game.
Oh, but then you don't know where you come out.
There's some validity to that. If you went underwater and just came straight up and bashed your head on a piece of wood,
You would die
that would hurt.
or get close to
I
it.
don't know if you die. But
I
you
love the
definitely
bananas
be
in the
interesting.
middle. You know, I
Oh,
love
just
these
like the random fruit.
the random fruit just floating.
Yeah, like if I saw a banana in the water, I don't know that I'd eat it.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I guess if it wasn't peeled, I probably would. I guess it depends on where you. If you were in the Rouge River when we were kids, I definitely wouldn't touch that thing.
No.
Though if it was in the Rouge River in the 80s, which is a very polluted, it's not as polluted as it used to be in Detroit, Michigan. The banana probably would be like this big though, from all the toxic waste. So that actually could be kind of cool. Could feed the family for a month.
Excuse me. I did it on purpose. I just ralphed. Oh man, I'm so excited for Twin Galaxies Score Board. I mean,
Do you think I was saying this earlier when you guys actually had real stuff to talk about?
yeah, I actually have a few things.
Oh,
I,
good. Bring
I got
them up. I can bring this up at the end of the show.
I got some hate, hate
this is
comments
really
on Facebook and a
so
few
it came across
private.
your desk.
Yeah, it came across my desk. I got some hate messages, which we love to read. We do get positives ones. We'll save those for a few other weeks. That'll be like a 5-minute segment.
Everyone knows that. Hey,
The only thing I just kind of want to bring up, I know we kind of talked about it last week. I had it on my phone. I was ready to go. Talked about Desert Bus for Hope. Last week, we told you turn off our show and go watch them and donate and promote it for a Child's Play charity. They last week, and they raised $631,000.
Holy Mac, are you serious?
Yes, for playing
Wow.
Desert Bus, the Penn and Teller game. I know you guys yelled at me last week for not knowing the name, and I still don't know the name of it. But
Smoke and Mirrors.
Smoke and Mirrors. I mean, game you just drive a bus at real time.
I donated to that.
Heck
Did you?
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I ran across it on Twitch, just randomly, and I popped in there and saw what they were all about, and I donated like $10.
Dude,
Yeah.
good on you.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. I remember it 8 years ago when they were doing it. It was like when streaming was just kind of starting out, like on I can't remember the name of the channels or the broadcasting. Ustream, and then there was
Was it real
Justin
big?
TV.
Justin TV.
Yeah, because that's where we were.
I don't know if I don't know if it was Justin TV, but there was another one that's not very popular. It's still around, but they were broadcasting there 8 years ago
Wow.
doing this. I mean, the video quality was crummy.
Was that
and
back
stuff.
when Acacia was trying to take over?
I don't know what that is.
Remember?
No.
Remember that corporation that was trying to claim they copyrighted streaming video in the 90s?
Oh, that's right.
And then it was scaring some companies
From joining them, yeah.
joining the streaming.
Whatever
video.
happened to Real Player?
That's what I was asking. Real Player.
Real
Yeah,
Player is the one who kind of like started it more than anybody
Dude,
else.
I remember that in like 99. That was the only way you could watch streaming video in the 90s, which,
It was terrible.
okay, it worked like 1 out of 12 times, but.
And like 12 people could connect.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it was because it was all on dial up. I think that was probably the main problem, but.
Yeah. But
It was ahead
good
of its time, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it definitely was. I remember watching movie trailers back in like '98
Mhm.
on it. Like I said, like 1 out of 10 times or 1 out of 12 times it would work. But the idea of at that time, it was kind of a crazy idea. Streaming video at all was
Yeah.
the fact that 1 out of 10 times was a great. In my head, it was like, wow, like if this works at all, that's kind of
It's going to change everything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said in college, and it did change everything.
It did, and that was before YouTube.
Yeah, that was before YouTube, and that was, I said, yep, that's how cable's going to be one day. And
Well,
you
back
know.
in 2003 or 2002, you were like, all the internet's going to be in 10 years is television.
Yep.
And
I was
we're
right.
not quite there.
I don't know
yet,
why
but
I
you're
didn't.
Totally.
I don't know why I didn't put some money on Netflix when they went IPO, and I knew all of this stuff, and I'm just an idiot for not doing it. Oh well, I'm an idiot for not acting on my.
It was
initial,
your own advice.
It was my own. Yeah, I'm not taking my own advice.
Yeah.
I got a question here. I think this is the usual question we get every week, or everything in my mailbox. When is the Twin Galaxies scoreboard coming back? We don't know. Once again, we are not Twin Galaxies. We are here to do the show for Twin Galaxies to promote the champions here on Settle It on the Screen, but we don't know what's going to happen. If we did, we would spill the beans. All right?
Yeah, we're not into keeping secrets here.
The whole show would revolve around that if we knew.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That would be like countdown 9 weeks.
And if Jason, the people at Twin Galaxies, didn't want us to talk about it, you know what they would do? They would cancel our show and not let us broadcast if that's the way, because we wouldn't keep quiet about it, because that's what this show is about.
Yeah, if we came out next week or 2 weeks from now or tonight and just went, guess what? March 2015, scoreboard, baby, and then you never saw us again, you would know that the scoreboard's probably coming out March of 2015 because we just ruined it.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully that's not the case.
hopefully that's not the. Yeah, I hope that I didn't make a stupid wild guess and they're like, dude,
How did they guess it?
how
They're
did they
off.
know?
Access.
Yes, exactly. They just cut the feed.
So, but like I said,
Episode of
it's-
Settle on the Screen.
I know a lot of people are getting impatient, and I've been impatient. I was impatient previous years. Wow, what happened? You die over there?
Yes.
Language, Glenn.
I said fudge.
That's a dirty word, man.
That's okay. We kind of been saying this the past few weeks, but there's gonna. I mean, we don't know exactly how it's gonna, but it's
going to.
for the amount of time they're spending on it. It's got to be good, or it has to be something better than what it was. Obviously, the previous owner of Twin Galaxies, anything would have been better than that.
I know. You know
we won't do my rant about that. But it's going to be an
there's
improvement.
previous shows dedicated. to
Yeah,
that.
there's lots of shows
there's
dedicated
lots of
to that.
shows.
There's lots of chats about me talking about my $10 I still want back. Never the mind. You know, it's going to be improved. And the reason why everybody still wants to submit to the Twin Galaxies scoreboard is because it is the original scoreboard.
exactly.
Now, there is other websites. And for example, me and Glenn kind of agree on this, that if you want a world record on a speed run, well, you really shouldn't look to the Twin Galaxies database. You should probably look to Speed Demo's archive. They're the people who have... you know, they're the ones that have taken the reins on that when Twin Galaxies kind of dropped the ball about 8 or 9 years ago on that, or even further. And they got it down to a good science, you know, good
But
adjudication.
I would love to see Twin Galaxies come back and take over and be just like the most credible scoreboard there is for like everything. That
for
would
everything.
be awesome.
Because
like
there
you
needs...
said, that was something in the past where they dropped the ball. And they
Yeah.
could easily pick it back up. Especially
And
this day and age.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I said especially this day and age with, like, I know how Jace is running it now with Twitch and everything like that.
It'd be awesome.
It would be
So
awesome.
much fun.
I mean, and that's what the main draw is to everybody. I mean, a lot of people know of Twin Galaxies because of the King of Kong, but the reason why people were drawn to it when they saw that, they're like, that is sweet that they're the Donkey Kong World champions, and somebody recognizes that.
Yeah.
And then they went to the website or read about Twin Galaxies and goes, well, there's a whole organization dedicated to tracking video game world records. And they're probably like, well, that's cool. And then the next step is, oh, I wonder if I could get the world record on my favorite game. Because most of the people who've been to Twin Galaxies, oh, yeah, they're there for Donkey Kong. They like the competition. And some of them, their favorite game might be Donkey Kong. But I'm sorry, that's still going to only be 50, 60 people.
Yeah.
The main draw to it and why people know about it is everybody can participate on their own level of their favorite games. And that's why, you know, a lot of people say Twin Galaxies is dead. Twin Galaxies is dead. There's no way it's dead because everybody's still hoping that it's going to just arrive and be as better. Because, you know, people might say it's dead to them. But since they keep coming back and checking and keep saying that Twin Galaxies is dead, no. If it was that dead to them, they wouldn't care about it ever. But when they call me and just keep telling me, oh, Twin Galaxies is dead, no, there's still a sliver of hope in you that wants it to succeed, because otherwise you wouldn't even think about it.
It's dormant. It's not extinct. Okay?
Exactly.
It's like the volcano in Dante's Peak. No, and seriously, I know your patience wears thin. It's been a long time since the scoreboard's been up and running.
Because a lot of people are used to how it was.
No,
and that's what's frustrating.
Yes. But I know it sounds. Trust me, I know it. Do you know who I am? But no, seriously, we've been through how many different regimes? We've been through 3 regimes, and when we used to do the show years ago, when we found the world records, I mean that was Mike and Josh scouring the database and kind of coming up with it themselves. So we've never really, for the show, even back when we used to have world records like crazy, they were not easy to come by.
Yeah.
So, and then when, you know, we did the show for almost a year with no world records, really, because it really wasn't a functioning organization anymore. And then we've gone through a couple regimes, the regime before this especially, where we got real excited first and then nothing came of it. Jace is doing the best he can, and he's doing a really good job. Trust us when we say it's gonna happen. You got to be patient and stick with it. But Jace is so much better than what we've dealt with in the past already. I know even without a scoreboard, he's leaps and bounds better. It's going to come, everybody. So please just be patient and stick with it, because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be better than you remembered it being, because this hasn't functioned properly in a very long time.
And it's worth the wait.
Where we were talking about with Dumb and Dumber and Anchorman.
Yeah.
You guys, the memories you're having are probably either from a very long time ago, or they're just in the past, so they become a little more more sunshine covered than they actually were.
Did you see that, Nick?
I did, yes. That was fantastic.
What happened?
Man.
But it's gonna come, and things are so much better than they used to be. It's unbelievable, you guys.
Yeah.
The fact that we actually have like an outlet to even talk about things is amazing.
And like I said, let's say Jay said, I'm done with this. I can't do it right now. I'll give you this. Like people say we need to start, like we've had the discussion of starting all over. You know, a new scoreboard. You said this last week. We should kind of start over.
Oh, you mean just have the classic?
Yeah, just keep everything. Just have a new scoreboard. But what Jace has already done is he's restored all the information to the web.
Yeah.
Many of you, I know there's a lot of people who had all the information, but he's done a great job of displaying it for everybody. So like I said, right now, like before, I couldn't search or find what I wanted to find out who had an old score in '84 for a world record on a. How did I not do that for a video game? The way the database is structured, it's viewable, it's searchable, it's beautiful, and that's kind of all I asked years ago.
Yeah.
2 regimes ago, I just wanted something I could look at. I didn't even care about submissions. I just wanted to know the history. And Jace has restored that with the database online. Of course, there's printed copies, in Walter's basement.
Yeah, but who cares?
I know.
I'm not knocking Walter. I mean,
I know what you mean.
You could download the database.
Yeah.
Like, well, I have it now during the the dark, super dark times, and people, well, I have it. You can just look at it on my site. I'm like, okay, wait, you do have a Word document that's 30,000 pages long?
Can you promote that site? Am I going to remember the name of it?
No,
or
exactly.
is it worldrecords.blogspot splash? I don't know.
Splash?
I don't know. Splash page.
Some
or whatever.
long URL.
Exactly. And granted, they could get some, but you know what I mean. He's taking the time to restore that information for everybody to view.
Yeah,
you know,
which that in and of itself was a undertaking. So, I'm sorry if I sound condescending or anything like that, but please be patient because it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be cool. That's why we're doing the show now, because we're excited. And we're like, all right, let's warm up. We thought it would be here by now too. I'll tell you that because we kind of didn't want to go on the air until we were close to because the original thought about coming back, we were going to start earlier than when we started settled on the screen here on the Twin Galaxies Live channel. But it's still been fun, and it's great. No. And we're glad. For example, I'm going to get in the hate mail here in a few minutes, but we do get a lot of good fan mail. You guys appreciate the show, and we're glad that you're entertained by us as well.
Thank you guys. We obviously wouldn't be doing the show without you guys. You guys are why we do this.
You're the reason we do it. That's the reason. You're the crack.
Exactly.
You know, I live on that kind of stuff.
Keeps us going.
Your comment. I thought I was playing there. Oh my god.
So did I do. That was awesome. No, it was actually that's what I was going to say to you guys earlier. Of course, now when we do when we're preparing for our shows, we're like, what do you want to talk about? But think like hopefully 6 months from now or a year from now, if we're still doing this show and we're inundated with scores, don't you think there will be a couple times we'll be like, remember how cool it was last fall when we could just make up our own subject matter? It was like free for all. And now I feel like at one point we will kind of be.
I'm afraid at one point, which we will explain, we're not going to be able to cover all the information that's going on in a 1 hour, 2 hour span. We're not going to be able to read everybody's. Back in the day when we did the Twin Galaxies podcast, granted, we only did it monthly.
There was a better chance back then.
Yeah, but we couldn't read everybody's world record.
No, of course.
Sometimes there was 400, 500 scores a month. I mean, some of them are little tracks of individuals, but it was like, we can't read them all. And that's, it'll get to that point too, where we just, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to read them all or kind of give our own personal props to them.
Yeah. And, unless you were Adam Jakubowicz, then we always found a reason to announce your score.
Yeah.
Which, how many world records did he have? Like one?
One, yeah.
We just happened to talk about him every episode.
Yeah.
He's a great man.
Did you see that move?
I did. That was pretty impressive. Whoa. Oh, man. Where's your pal?
He's right there. He's the green guy.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Now I understand this game.
There you go. Oh, see the extra score? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get the game now.
Nick just got it.
Yep. Cool. This game's pretty cool.
Somebody said something in the chat. I can't see who they are. Hey, what's up? Somebody. I wanted to say.
Look at it. You're gonna
It's
die.
in green text. Oh, I was gonna die. What's up, Super Geek Gamer? Welcome to the show.
Oh, cool. Welcome.
Wonder if this is your first time.
First time, long time.
First time, long time, yeah. Or he needs to call in.
Yeah, he's got to call in, man.
Oh, that was stupid. I did that wrong. If you guys want to call in, if you got your own subject matter, you want to troll us, or you want to, tell us what we're doing wrong, feel free to call in.
Which is easy. We're doing a lot of stuff wrong.
Yeah,
I would say the majority of the things we're doing.
Oh, you know what? I'll get to the hate mail. I just got 2 messages.
We don't have that much time left anyway. So
yeah, we got about 20 minutes.
And, what's following us tonight, Mike?
Kurt Sutter and Intercourse.
Sweet, he's back, baby.
He's back this week. So if you're here early, that is coming up at 7 p.m. Pacific time or 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes. Or 9 p.m. Central time. Or 7 or 8 p.m. Mountain time. So
there you go.
There you go. If you're out of the United States, I don't know. I don't know what GMD is going to be for you. So. GMT. You see, I can't even get the acronym right.
Yeah. All right, I'll get to it.
Actually, no. It would be 3 a.m.
You're kind of a smart person, dude.
Am I? You heard me talk today.
Yeah. I can't wait for the replay. And that reminds us, please like us on Facebook. Yes. You want to stay tuned what we're doing, or if you can't catch our shows, they are available on YouTube at youtube.com/Twin Galaxies. You can find us on iTunes. Just Google or search Settle It on the Screen, the video and the audio. Because really, sometimes you really don't need to see our. Do you really want? You probably just want to hear our show, and it's on Blip TV as well. If you're against Google and you're against Apple and you don't want to give them any revenue. There's Blip TV.
And Real Player too, right?
No, we're not on Real Player. Does Real Player even exist anymore?
I hope so.
Let's find out.
I can
You get
I'll
on that.
Google it.
You'll get on that, and I'll get on this.
I'm gonna ask it. Does Real Player exist anymore? 'Cause that's it.
Well, Google's gonna say, "No, I destroyed it."
I bought it and killed it.
Oh man, I had this pulled up before the show, and I was ready to go. But
The first question on Google that came up: does real chili have beans? Actually, I'm gonna what the? I'm
What?
curious.
What? Okay, ask it that, because now I want to know, does real chili have beans?
ChiliCookoff.com. Isn't that Walter's site?
yeah, I can't get it on my phone now, but I do remember it very well. One of our messages on our Facebook page. I don't know if everybody can see it. Somebody wrote to us. It was like, you guys have sold your soul.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was a good one.
It's like, what did we
Did
sell
you
our
ever
soul
find
to?
it out what we got for
And
it?
I asked the person who said, "What did we get for it?" I mean, I'm all about selling out. I mean, if we were getting paid to do the
Oh my
show,
God,
oh
I'd
my
sell out
God,
in a
I mean,
second.
we would be. We'd have Mountain Dew in the background.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Trust me, no Zookeeper or Echo. It'd be all PlayStation 4.
whatever, sure.
Oh, we'd do whatever we want for advertising and sponsored if we actually sold our souls for the show. But if we did sell our souls to the devil, please, I just want to know what I'm getting for it. I mean,
I hope we get something. I don't even care what it is. I just want to get
if I
something
sold
for it.
something, I hope that's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, I didn't sell anything.
No, I didn't.
I just gave up my soul. If I gave up my soul, well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't remember doing this.
Yeah.
I don't remember giving my soul up for anything.
Or selling it.
Or
yeah.
so I definitely
if I did
didn't
sell it, if I did sell it, what did I get?
Yeah.
Or what am I going to get if I do sell it
Yeah, tell
for
me.
this show?
Tell us.
Yeah.
So tell
The
us on
forbidden
Facebook.
donut.
Yeah, if you got some more hate mail, please hop on Facebook and
Yeah,
just
let us know what
I mean,
we are getting for our souls.
yeah.
I hope it's worth something.
Now, this wasn't directed to us, but this was just a hearsay. But I just find it real funny. It might be towards a hate comment towards Glenn, but I don't know.
Why me? What did I do?
I don't think you did anything. I don't know, but it's a creative one, so that's why I like it. Somebody
I'm the
sent
guy
it
that
in
plays
private
the
message.
games in the corner of the screen.
I know. You're the ones who provides the entertainment. Somebody wrote, "Settle it on the screen, question mark. Please. I'd rather sew my face to a carpet in an abandoned, rotting house and converse with microbes." Is that right?
Let me see.
I don't know if that's... Maybe they misspelled that. I don't know.
Oh, microbes.
Microbes? I don't even know what that means.
Microbes, like
Oh, little ants?
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
we're not- yeah,
All right.
Small
Ants.
ones.
Okay.
Atom. Shit.
Whatever. As they defecate for food before I ever think about lowering my IQ to talk to you guys. Hashtag out of your league.
Aw.
Aw.
How is
You
that
could-
dedicated towards me? I don't
I
know.
don't know. Because you're the most hated person on the internet. Glenn.
Evidently,
That's
I don't know
that's
what
all.
you do.
I don't know what
Glenn,
you do, but
you inspire hate.
at least if you're gonna put something like that, if you want people to
I gotta
see
see
it,
something
at
now.
least put it on our Facebook wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna delete it. I don't delete anything. I love hate mail.
I'm curious. This person says, sew my face to the carpet in an abandoned, rotting house. I mean, it still has carpet in it.
It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
it can't be that bad.
How bad can a house be if it still has carpet in it?
Yeah. Well, you gotta realize people you don't have looters stealing carpet.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if I'm gonna like move into a house, I'd rather have all the carpet ripped up, especially if somebody peed or pooped on it.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. The smell's gone. I'm just saying. But thanks for the hate mail.
No,
If you got any
definitely.
more, please send it to
We
us.
love hate mail.
We'll either
We
read it
actually
on the
like
air
as much, if
or
not
we'll
even
smile
more.
when we read it. Or what we prefer to do, if you guys like our show, you want to keep us encouraged to keep doing the show, please sign into chat with us, or you can send us some fan mail. We'll read it on the show. But better do it soon before those world records come in, because we're gonna be pretty busy when it comes to that time. So, excellent.
According to CNET from 2 years ago, Real Player still exists, and it is an app in the Android store. So I'm going to check it out right now. And see
All
what's in it.
right.
I'm going to look for Real Player. I don't really know why you would get it, but
Yeah.
I am. If it's there, I'm getting it because Real Player.
If it's free.
Real Player was way better than YouTube. Like,
well, what was the other competition? I can't remember. There was three competitions.
Well, there was still QuickTime too. Right?
Oh, QuickTime. There was QuickTime streaming.
Yeah, which
and then
I never actually successfully.
There was
got
Windows Media.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess there was 3 streamings at that point. Yeah.
The only one I could ever get to work was Real Play.
Yeah, because it worked on all systems.
Yeah. QuickTime, yeah, because I didn't have a Mac back then.
Yeah.
I was running Windows 95, and QuickTime was not friendly with Windows 95.
Nope.
Actually, really, Windows and Mac still aren't friendly.
No.
There was almost a truce, I feel like, in 08. Like 07, 08, it started to get a little better. Really, since the iPhone came out.
Nope. Oh, my
It's
God.
kinda-
I'm terrible at this
Yeah,
game.
it's not so much. Let's see. Real Play.
Man, I'm just pissing my game away.
What are you doing, dude?
500,000? Come on, please.
Real Player Cloud.
Hmm.
Yeah, watch, watch, and share your videos. Yeah,
Everything's on the cloud.
everything's on the cloud, man.
Our
Hey.
whole lives, our careers, our faces.
The first person gives it 5 stars. Best
Not
app by
everything.
streaming content to TV. So
Oh, maybe we. I think we
there's a
need.
4.1 star rating.
Think we need to talk to everybody. I think
Yep.
Kurt Sutter with Intercourse needs to be streamed on Real Player,
Real Player.
which is coming up next
Yes,
after
it
our
is.
show.
Stick around. It's
Stick
gonna
around.
be great.
15 minutes, better than 2 hooligans playing Pack and Pal.
Yep. Or 1.
Or 1, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
hooligan.
God, I'm terrible at this.
Dude, that's a sweet Tigers hat.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
Is it new?
No, it's
I
about
mean,
3 or 4 years old.
that's
Yeah,
what I mean,
yeah. It's
within
not
the
from the
last 20
'80s.
years.
It's not from the '80s like you think
They
it might.
haven't had that logo since we were children.
Yeah.
So. Oh, that's cool. It's in really good shape.
Oh, that was dumb, but I got it. Yes. See, objects to keep eating it, so you can keep getting the max multiplier, God, I need it. Maybe I do need a week off. Just a reminder, since I'm thinking about a week off.
Yes.
We won't be here next week. Our shows won't be live next week. Granted, you can still come in and chat, or you can check out our old shows, but we won't be here live next week. So I know you guys plan your whole lives around this broadcast, so you get a break next week.
Definitely.
How did Pal get that before I did?
Why wasn't? Where was Pal?
Pal. See, Pal would be more useful if he could kill some of the ghosts.
No, I know.
All
He
he's
was like
doing,
tail.
all he's doing is carrying fruit so he can end the level. You don't get any points for it if he does the work.
Well, yeah. Well, you got that strawberry in your mouth, Pal. Thanks. While I'm getting murdered by 5 ghosts. over
Exactly.
here, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you. very
Thanks,
much.
Pal. You're doing a great job being Pal.
Yep. No, it's really great. But yeah, obviously Thanksgiving's next week.
Yep.
In the United States, it's Thanksgiving next Thursday. National holiday. Friday, the media has made Black Friday a bigger holiday than it's. According to the United States media, Black Friday is the biggest holiday in the world. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's a day where everyone gets up at
And buys
3
lots of
in the
video
morning
games.
and spends way too much money on stuff they don't need.
Well, video games too.
Other than video games. Well, you need video games.
Yeah. Well, it's a good day to get. I think you can get some deals on video games. We can talk about that for a little
that's
bit.
true.
I think Xbox One's having a sweet deal, $350 for the new systems. I thought Wii was going to have something a little bit more for for this holiday, but since they've been around enough, the Wii U, I didn't expect a new system. Actually, I'm looking to buy a Wii U. I
heard about that.
You can, if you guys want to know where you can get one nice warranted, you can get a refurbished one for $200.
Oh, yes. You gonna get it?
From Nintendo Shop. It's refurbished, 32 gig black, and it comes with what is it? Nintendo Land, which I heard is actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah, it is.
So if
They
you
have a
Wii-
really fun multiplayer game on that. It's
Yeah,
like
so-
tag.
So for $200, I'm like, I can't go wrong with that. It's still under warranty.
You gonna do
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Nice.
because Smash Brothers just came out.
Oh, I heard it's pretty.
It's like
sweet.
there's enough software for me to justify spending money on another console. Where
That's good.
like I said, right now, of course I think the PlayStation 4 is cool,
Yeah.
but there's not enough software for me to buy it. You know, it's like Glenn. Glenn will never buy a Genesis because it's an awesome system, but there's no good software for it, right?
No, there's no good games for it.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean. Software.
yeah.
There's
I mean-
nothing good in your opinion. Whoa.
Which makes
Whoa.
absolutely no sense, but
Well, there's
Yeah,
a couple good games. Shining Force 1 and 2.
Yep, those are great games.
Kid Chameleon's friggin' awesome.
Sucks.
great.
I love that crappy platforming where it always feels like you're on ice. That's awesome.
He's on a
Good.
skateboard. What do you expect?
He's not on no skateboard.
Yes, he
Okay,
is.
I gotta go. What's wrong with Sonic? I mean, that's my only thing.
It's a
I-
game
I
that was
think you're
built around a
insane.
premise to go fast, and the game constantly slows you down with crappy water levels and
Okay, I
bullcrap
agree
ruin
with
levels.
the water level, but that's part of the game.
They fixed
the-
that in Sonic 2, though.
Yeah, Sonic 2.
Sonic 1 past like the third level, really. Or really past the second level. That was always my gripe about Sonic. I
Especially
agree. But
when
Sonic
you
2 is
like
a perfect
Sega
video game.
Saturn.
No,
That's what
exactly.
drives me
Sega
crazy.
Saturn is mainly, it's 98% awful. There's like 2 good
98%
games.
awful.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
2 minutes, guys. You got 2 minutes.
Seriously.
It had Virtual Fighter, the better
So
version.
Virtua Fighter is a
Suck.
garbage game, okay? That is one of the worst, if not the worst fighting game ever.
Oh, there's much
There's
worse.
that
the
one with
USA.
32X, the robot. Something.
It had a lot of fantastic RPGs, something that the Genesis didn't have.
RPGs are garbage. Come on. Other than Shining Force, only good RPG ever. made.
Ever.
Whatever.
Phantasy Star. Actually, the Phantasy Star series also awesome. Also for
No,
Genesis.
actually, that's also not true.
That's a Master System game, too. Yeah.
Fantasy Star is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You've obviously never played it before.
Sonic 3 is better than Sonic 1 and 2.
No, it's not.
I don't know, but thanks, Telebro. I
I mean, we
mean,
appreciate it, but
I mean,
I disagree.
I think 3 is better. In terms of the game, I think 3 is better than 1. I mean, 1's just the classic, and it's just my favorite. But in terms of the gameplay, I do think it's better. But 2 is
Two's not even.
2's
close.
perfect.
Two's
2's a
so much- it's-
2's a perfect
exactly.
game.
There is not a single
It
problem.
would be a perfect game if it was on Nintendo, and that's about it, according to Glenn. But
It would be. It would be made right, probably.
Got 45 seconds, guys. 45 seconds.
You're right.
well, thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully, we have some things to talk about in 2 weeks.
We will.
So, like I said, like us on Facebook, send us some hate mail, send us some love mail. Got anything else,
Oh,
Glenn,
love
to say to our beautiful people out there? Beautiful
Send
people.
us some mail about how much I loved the Genesis. That was pretty funny in that thread
Yeah.
when you posted that picture.
Yeah.
Some of the pictures that people made were hilarious. My favorite one was where they cropped out Samus from Super Metroid and put Sonic in her place.
10 seconds.
So-
thanks for joining us. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and good luck on Black Friday with all your games. And good night, everybody.
Of course, Kurt Sutter next.
Yep. Stick around.